Yan, good morning everyone. Yan. Bultron and Tipas, good morning. Joel Igares, welcome to the Daily Grind. Yan, nandito na sila. Bultron, yan. Masty Knox, yan, good morning. Gillen Cando, good morning. Romnick Oblea, good morning. Yan, PXPLR kagad. And actually, yeah, nakita niyo si market kahapon. It was grabe ang baba ni market, 'di ba? So I'm gonna write down PXP at saka LR muna for the meantime. Right, so yun yung question ni Bultron. We'll talk about the PSE, what happened, anong i-expect natin for the coming days. Yan, anong dapat gawin natin with this kind of market. Yan. Good morning, Joy Ann Lesliana, Romeo Cruz, Bruno Clown, Darze, good morning din. And Aaron Tan, good morning sir. Waiting for you to ask regarding what platform you're trader for Forex. Thanks in advance. Yeah, ang ginagamit ko sa platform ko is P-Pro 8 kasi they fund my trades, hindi yung pera ko yung ginagamit ko. So, not sure if you can apply for that, but if you want to ask me ano yung magandang platform, maganda si MT4. I mean, yeah, MT4. Try nyo si MT4. If you open an account, they will give you $30 that you can trade already. And $30 is okay na rin naman, di ba? But you cannot withdraw the $30. Yung earnings lang ng $30 mo ang pwede mong makuha. Right? RP, good morning yan. Then, Gillen Cando, Primex, STR, Sir Lloyd. Yes, I'm gonna write down Primex. Then, and STR. Yan, from Gillen Cando. Yan. Josephine Marcela, good morning. Musta po IDC, APX? Yeah, si IDC did a pullback. That was normal market movement for me. Yeah, let's look at IDC. And yung isa sa mga inaabangan natin ngayon because of its movement. Sorry about that. IDC. Yan, si IDC. Whenever this happens, yan, there's a chance na umakit nga siya kahapon to 6.04 before pulling back. Right? Now, it's doing a pullback. Anytime soon, it's gonna bounce. Abangan nyo muna sa mga na-miss yung akyat ni IDC talaga, yung hindi mga nakapasok dito. This is your chance para makahabol kay IDC. If it bounces at MA20 or bounces anytime soon, that's the pullback bounce. That's a good entry point kasi that's an uptrend already, right? So, abangan nyo lang muna, right? Sa mga naghahawak ng IDC, when yung may hawak na IDC, antayin nyo na lang, right? Sana nagbenta kayo at around 6.0, yan, 5.90. You could have sold half. Always sell half when your stocks is winning already, right? Especially in this bearish market, right? Ang nandito sa market natin in these kinds of days are retailers lang. These are not holders, right? So expect that mabebenta ka agad yan. Aside, there are other what do you call this? Meron namang mga exception, like look at this, Vulcan umangat na naman after this pullback right here. So, yung sinasabi ko, never in this kind of market, yes, never underestimate the bullish stocks pa rin. Right? Si Vulcan was bullish, right? Nag-pullback lang siya na isang araw. The next day, nag-continue na naman sa pag-akyat. Right? These kinds of bullish stocks, you have to watch them always. Huwag niyo pababayaan. So, if you wanna go do intraday trading, tignan niyo yung mga yan. Ito, si Vulcan, si ISM, isang araw, nag-pullback and then nag-continue, diba? It started from this Bollinger Band trigger right here. So, wag niyong i-underestimate yan. Look at that. Jazz. Sino mga nag-aangat ngayon? The bullish stocks. Right? Look at that. From the first Bollinger Band trigger, akyat lang yan ng akyat. ZHI. Look at that. From the first Bollinger Band trigger, nag-pullback, nag-consolidate lang siya sa MA20. And then from MA20, you know, this is one of my favorite technical analysis, MA20. From a Bollinger Band trigger, it does a pullback and wait for it at MA20 and umabot siya ng 0.28 yesterday. This is what I'm saying. Wag nyong underestimate ang mga bullish stocks. Always keep track of them. Alright? Alright. Yan, nasa na ako. That's Grace Rio, good morning. Shells DV, hello din. Aaron Tan, MRC sir, ang sakit-sakit. Dapat nagka-cut loss kayo. If you're in it for trading, dapat you have to cut loss, right? Aaron, if you can tell me nasa ang level ka nakabili, maybe we'll discuss today. Ayan maybe we'll be discussing how to recover from a stock na naipit kayo today, right? Konti lang ang recommendations ko today actually, because really the market is very bearish. I will not recommend trading. Siguro just stay on the sidelines. I'll be watching the market. Pangit kasi ng market ngayon we'll talk about the trade wars yan. Yung trade wars sa China at sa US, nag full bloom na siya, but the effect is not as sharp. Hindi as kasing sakit compared to the effect last February, but the effect is still there. The fear is there again. Hindi siya gaanong masakit na ngayon kasi mababa na masyado ang market, 'di ba? But it's there. So most probably medyo matagal-tagal pa ito dito. So just stay on the sidelines. If you do not know how to trade yet, wag na muna in this kind of market. Wag muna pilitin mag-trade in this kind of market. If you're an investor, if you have extra funds, wait lang muna for the market to recover. Ang nagstay lang sa PSEI na green is Jollibee. Jollibee is amazing, right? Kasi Jollibee has been what do you call this? Jollibee has been aggressive in expanding abroad. Kaya yung mga investors hindi natatakot kay Jollibee. Kaya if you noticed, JFC GFC even on a very bearish market since February, nag-consolidate lang siya, nag-sideways lang siya, hindi talaga siya bumaba. That's how strong Jollibee is. Right? Once the market recovers, once the investors come back in, expect Jollibee to go up more. This is how strong Jollibee is. Even on a bearish market, nag-sideways lang siya. Hindi natitinag ang bubuyog. Right, so MRC, tingnan natin si MRC. MRC, and we're still at support, but konting ingat lang ha, ready your cut loss if in case, and if you're into it for trading, then just ready your cut loss. Sayang naman ang pera nyo. We already broke that initial support, which is right here, and then here's that support right there, the secondary support natin, isang click lang at mababreak na siya. Just ready your cut loss. If you're into it trading, dapat plan B mo is cutting losses. Josephine, good morning. Musta po si IDC, APX? And now, IDC, for me, this is just a healthy pullback kay IDC. So, I'm waiting for a bounce for another entry point. Right? Wait lang kayo kay IDC for another entry point. Asan na yun? IDC, APX, tsaka si Now, APX. APX held that support right there. Pero bearish pa siya masyado. Right? We have a support right here and it's still at support area. Kaso nga lang bearish pa siya. Napakadelikado pa. Cut loss should arrive anytime soon. We have a strong support here. Pwede nating gawing support yan again, but it's up to you. As of the moment, wag na muna. Right? STR, bumagsak si STR. Pero forming a new support right there. Sell-off is starting to diminish. Nawawala na yung sell-off. Pakonti na lang yung mga nagbebenta. But it is bearish, right? If you wanna test out SDR, wait for that green na bounce before getting in. Right? Let's go to your questions. Right? PXP, LR, Primex, PXP, and PXP. Nasa support na tayo. RSI, medyo nasa 36 pa. So, baka may ibaba pa ito. It's bearish. It triggered the lower Bollinger Band. Ito yung lesson ko sa inyo. Pag nata-trigger yung yung lower Bollinger Band na yan, there's a possibility that it will go down. Like this one right here. Pero, we are at a major support. So, hopefully that holds. If hindi, then wag na munang bumili. If it bounces, you can test buy. But, ask yourself if you wanna get in as a swing trader. If trader kayo, konti lang naman muna. wag mag-all in. If you're an investor, just average down, right, kay PXP. Always be sure what your strategy is getting into a stock. Wait for that bounce if you're a trader, and then pag nag-bounce yan, pwede kayo magpasok ng konting pera. Konti lang muna, test buy lang muna. If you're an investor, wag na muna, walang sure ito. This is a speculative stock, right? If you're an investor, stay away from PXP lang muna. One is that it is bearish. Right? Number two is it's speculative, right? Hindi pa naman sure yung China na share yung na project, hindi pa nga tayo sure na kung mapupunta sa atin. Right? So, yan, that's my 2 cents for PXP. Iwasan na muna for the traders, right? I mean for the investors. LR, isa sa questions kanina. Alright, LR bumalik sa support niya. Hopefully this support will hold. Ang ganda na signal na ito. This is a signal for a bounce already. Now it's at its support level. Hopefully it holds the support level. Pag nag-hold yung support level na yan and it bounces again, that's a solid support. That becomes a very solid support because it was hit once, twice, 3 times, and then if it is hit again, that's the 4th time it will be hit. And I think that's a very solid support already. That's the perfect time to buy LR, right? Tsaka yung presyo niya, napakamura na. It's at the level already kung saan siya nagsimula umakyat. Naalala niyo si Vulcan when we discussed about this. Look, saan umakyat ulit si Vulcan, right? It did go down for a bit and then stabilize at that area kung saan siya pumutok. And then, once it's stabilized, pumutok na naman. So, most probably, it's the same with LR. It's already very cheap. And it's at an area where it started this climb. So, napakamura niya na. Right? That's a good position already for LR. Right. So, isa pa sa mga question is Primex. Yun, si Primex. Right. Primex, pumula siya yesterday after 2 days of good rally. I think this is just normal pullback right here. Look at that. When it hit 2.83, nagsimula na naman siya makyat. Definitely watch Primex, right? Panoorin niyo sa Primex. I can't tell if it's good to buy intraday today. Medyo mataas yung position na. I'd rather wait for it at MA20, right? But this is a bullish stock. Again, do not underestimate bullish stocks. There is always potential in it. Right, tingnan nyo to intraday. Pag nag-pullback yan, abangan nyo ang bounce kasi more or less magbabounce na naman yan. Right? More or less, dito sa MA20, gusto kong abangan siya sa MA20 ulit. But this is already starting a bullish move right here. Let's just wait for a bounce. Yung bounce na yun, yung green na confirmation will confirm that it's already a reversal and nag-uptrend na siya. So the moment, yes, umakyat nga siya, but we can't confirm that if this is an uptrend already. Right, that's for Primex, SDR, we've discussed that already, and MRC. We've discussed that already. Yan. Aaron, I hope I was able to answer your questions. Aaron Tan, Jonald Aglosolos, Vita Puser at ATN. Salamat po. ATN, bumagsak si ATN, di ba? Tsaka si Vita kahapon. Right, ATN broke its uptrend right here. Nag-negative trigger siya, but it's at support. So, abangan nyo. If mag-bounce yan, then good. Right? Kung mag-bounce man yan, then that's good. Right? That's another entry point. That's another support right here if ever it breaks. Right? It's just test buy. Ganyan lang talaga sa stock market. Test buy, and then if it fails, then exit. Right? Definitely, ATN is a good company. Malaki yung project nila. It's just that the market really is just very bearish. Right? Traders, konting ingat lang. Huwag kayo mag-all-in kasi malaking chance na mga bumabagsak ang mga stocks lately because of the bearish market. Excuse me muna. By the way, guys, before I continue, just a reminder, if you want to support me, there is a super chat button on our chat room. So, wala naintindihan ko kasi wala pang gaanong gains sa mga tao. Kaya, walang nagsusuper chat lately. But it's okay. But if you feel like supporting me, please click on the super chat. Also, yan, while the market is down, I've been looking at foreign markets and cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is already starting to have a grip on the future. So, kahit nga mga commodities nagsa-start na gumawa ng sarili nilang coins. So, be ready for the cryptocurrency, and to be ready, you should be able to buy Bitcoin anytime soon. And if you don't know where to buy Bitcoin, open a coins.ph account. Use the link on the video description. Yeah, if you use that link, you'll also help me in return. Creating an account is just for free. Right? Libre lang gumawa ng account. And then, should you decide to buy Bitcoin, at least ready na ang account ninyo. Kasi it takes around 3 days to verify the account. So, pag nag-boom ang Bitcoin bigla, tapos hindi nyo pa nagawa ang account nyo, baka malate na kayo. So, make it ready. Right? Just create an account to be sure, to be ready. Right? So, going back to our program, Jonald Vita. Yan, si Vita. Tingnan natin si Vita. Vita, bumagsak din eh. Si ATN tsaka si Vita. Yan. Vita is still falling down. But don't worry, Vita is a good company. Right? Anytime soon, this is gonna bounce. Antayin lang natin. It's just really the market is very bearish. Kaya bumabagsak si Vita. Ang ganda na sana ng hold niya sa support niya eh. Kaso nga lang it failed because of the market falling also. Right? Asa na ako? Grace Rio, Shells, Aaron, ayan. ATN, ayan. Vita po sir at ATN from Jonald. Ayan. That's to answer your question. RP ako is asking about EW. East-West is, yeah, the banking is holding on. Right? We have a support for East-West here. That's a very good position. Look at the Bollinger Band. It's telling us that it's at a very stable price already. So, alam, this is a for an investor stock, right? Pang investing itong East-West, right? For the meantime, yes, you can test buy dito. If ever it fails, you don't need to cut loss kay East-West if you're an investor here, if you plan to invest on East-West. Just average down if ever it fails. I don't think it's gonna fail even further. Napakamura na ng presyo na yan. But if it fails, we are waiting for it at around 13. So at least medyo maliit-liit lang ang pwede nyo ikatalo. Let's see your risk if you enter there. Ay, malaki-laki pa pala. It's around 10% if ever. So, just cut your losses if you want to cut losses. But EW is a good company. So, dapat, you just keep accumulating whenever it goes down again. Alright, that's for EW. ALI, yan. ALI is at support. And look at that. Nag-doji sa support niya. Right there, we discussed that this is the support of ALI, and it did reach that support, and it's holding on to that support. Kaso nga lang medyo bearish pa siya. No confirmation of what they call this, of a reversal yet. This is a negative Bollinger Band trigger kahit doji siya kasi nag-close siya below the Bollinger Band. So, the next one, if it closes above, that's a possible reversal. That's a good time to buy Ali. So, titingnan ko ito later. Most probably, I'll be recommending Ali bukas if ever it is green today. Right? So, that's for ALI. Antay lang muna. Just be patient. In this kind of market, patience really pays. Right? AP. Boites. Ayan. Si AP nagsa-sideways. So nga lang, it's going down to its support. And hopefully the market recovers. If magre-recover ang market, this is gonna go up also. AP is at a very good position. Right? It's very near support. So just keep accumulating more at this support right here. Grabe na yung bagsak na yan. Next support is right here. But I think it's gonna hold right here. But we really can't expect so much in this market. Grabe naman yung sell-off na yun na eh. So, PSEI. We'll talk about PSEI. And we are already at 7312. I'm expecting it to go down to 7,200. Its next major support. It's around 7.2 right there. So, this boxed area, kuha muna ko ng box. Yeah, this area right here is our support, next support. So, it's around 7206. That's our support area. That's where we are expecting the market to bounce. Right? So, malapit-lapit na. We're already at 7,300. This is a very sharp climb. The very sharp fall already. Since the trade war started last week, yan, isa, dalawa, tatlong drops na dahil din sa trade war na yan. So, medyo masakit yan. Let me just adjust my camera ng konti. Ayan. So let's continue. Yan. For AP, yan, it's holding at support. So you can always test buy. This is a good sign to average down if ever naipit kayo dyan. Right? This is an average down position for investors. Back edge, yes, down than US. Actually, the world market is down because of it. So we're still expecting PHEI to go down. Right? PSEI. Right? Darze, your thoughts about Vulcan DD? Yan. Si Vulcan, yung sinasabi ko, you can't underestimate a bullish stock, but it's at resistance already. Try to look at it intraday. Pwede kayong sumupit nito. There's intraday potential in this definitely kasi may resistance pa naman tayo dyan sa taas. So there's intraday potential, but this position is very napakadelikado na ito for swing traders. So if you're a swing trader, you don't know how to intraday trade yet, just never mind. Wag nyo lang sakyan si Vulcan. This area was the best position for Vulcan talaga. DD. We'll talk about DD. This is from Darze. DD. Yan. Si DD, bumabagsak pa. It's now at 25 pesos. Its next major support is at 19. I think 19. Grabe na yung mura na yan. At 19, it will already bounce. Right? For the meantime, it's still bearish. Wait for a reversal to average down if ever you're an investor kay DD. Right? DMC. Huwag muna kay DD kasi bearish pa siya if hindi pa kayo nakakapasok. DMC right here, going back to its support and the down, ang bagsak niya is slowing down. Look at that. The two tips of the tails are already at that support area right there. So, hanggang dyan lang yung bagsak niya. So, hopefully this holds. Right? So, if ever mag-green ito today, this is a good position to buy DMC again pag nag-green yan. Just wait for the confirmation before getting in DMC. IDC and Primex, we already talked about that. So that's for Darze. Red Spect, ayan, good morning. And good morning Vashmek. Right? Maayong buntag Sir Lloyd. Prim, Sir Palihog, dagan salamat. Yan, si Prim. I think we already discussed about Prim. Ay, hindi pa pala. Yan, si Prim right here. So it's forming a support right here. After this very bullish movement, it's forming a higher low. So, most probably, it's already on an uptrend, right? This is a good position still. Pwede kayo mag-test buy dito. You can try it at 1.27. Mag-bounce pag nagba-bounce yan dyan. 1.27 is a good entry. Right? Hopefully, it holds. And then, if it fails, mag-cut loss lang kayo at around 1.21. Right? That's your cut loss. Test buy. Right, guys? Test buy. Uy, may EMS Solution gave me a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sir Lloyd. Maraming salamat sa libreng tips and advice. Big help sa mga kagaya naming newbie. Lang treat kita Jollibee kaso pang chicken spaghetti. Alright, this is already a lot. Alright, thank you so much for that. EMS Solutions. Alright, you're welcome din sa mga tulong ko. This is public service. Really want to help make Filipinos rich. You are the best guys. You're the best people. Hindi lang guys at girls. Yan. You're the best people to help because you're already in stock exchange. You already have that open mind. You are willing to become rich already. Ang mahirap turuan kasi is those people na hindi pa nga nagsa-start at ayaw pa rin mag-start. It's really hard to teach them. You can only inspire them. And once you guys are already in it. So I really love people who are already in because they are really willing to learn. And sana ko. Yan. Prim, this is Prim. You can always test buy already. Be extra careful, please. If you're trading in this kind of market, be extra careful and be responsible for your trading. Meaning, if you're a trader, being responsible, meaning if you plan to trade, make sure you can watch the market and follow a system of cut loss. That's being a responsible trader. You have to watch the market. You have to have a watcher option para mag-alarm yung cellphone mo kung it's time to cut loss. Right? And you can do that. You have to do that if you're a trader. Be a responsible trader. Don't. The goal of a trader is never to lose big. And you're gonna lose big if you cannot cut loss. Right? So that's Prim for Per Vito. And good morning. Yan, si SNC from Japan, di ba? MRSGI. So, let's check out MRSGI. Right, MRSGI broke its support, and so we'll look at a different support area already. Ang ganda na sana ng consolidation niya at the first support area, kaso nga lang with the market really. Ang problema sa market this is how the bearish market is affecting the market. Pag bearish kasi sa market, wala tayong investors. Right? Pag walang investors, meaning walang bumibili. Right? The holders wanna earn, kaya nagbebenta lang. And then if marami ang mga nagbebenta, that's the cause of the stock going down. So wala talagang investor. I updated kahapon, 'di ba? Yung foreign buying and selling, mas malaki pa rin ang selling. So marami pa rin ang nagbebenta, especially the foreign markets. Yun ang problema with the PSEI. It's because we're really dependent on foreign investors, right? Napakaliit lang ng percentage ng mga Pilipino ang nag-i-invest sa stock market. This is why we're really that affected by foreign markets. Sadly, that's the truth. That's why this is one of my advocacy, really to inspire people to start investing in stock market, especially Filipinos. So yan, Romeo Cruz, watching Primex, yes, SNC, MRSGI, medyo malayo-layo pa yung next to support niya. If you're in it for trading, cut loss na if nakapasok ka doon, if nag-test buy ka doon sa previous support niya. Right, Romeo, watching Primex, IDC, Now, and Costco. Yeah, si Now, maganda si Now. It has 2 greens already. Nagpula pala siya kahapon. Started green yesterday. I did not trade yesterday. I'd rather sit on the sidelines in this kind of market kasi napakahirap yan. Pero definitely watch Now. Malapit na naman siya sa support niya. Good job, Romeo. IDC is good. Yan, nag-pullback lang. Primex is good. Did a pullback. Yan, si Costco. Tingnan na. Kamustahin natin si Costco. This is from Romeo Cruz. Right? Good. Yan. Costco is still sitting at its resistance. Hindi siya makapag-breakout. Yesterday, small volume. So, wag mo nang pumasok kay Costco. The volume is a bad sign. Look at that. Konti lang ang bumibili. Right? But lesser people are selling too. But this is a bad sign right here. Look at that volume. Pangit yung signal na yan. So, mga nakapasok kay Costco, I'd rather you to, yung mga nakapasok na anyways, maliit pa naman ang ano niya. You can hold, but this is an ascending triangle still naman. So, you can still hold, and then, ang cut loss nyo is that, below that red line right there, kasi bumagsak, baka babagsak na naman niya sa support. But if you can take that, anyways, let's see how much your risk is. If this goes down a bit, okay pa naman pala eh. So, we still have a solid support right here. So, Costco, still wait for the breakout. Kaso nga lang, with this volume, yesterday, I think it's gonna fail. So, mag-abang-abang na muna tayo. Balik sa support niyang ito, yung uptrend line na ito. So, we can wait for it there. Ted Abricia, good morning, Maestro. Good morning din. Ella Montefalco, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Yan. Good morning din, Ella. Asan ako? Nawala ako. Right. Good morning, Straw Abri. Sir ABG po, please. Straw is asking for ABG. And ABG, and did a pullback right here. So, but still, it's still above that breakout level. Yan. And yung sinasabi ko lagi, do not underestimate bullish stocks. This is just a pullback. Monitor it, right? In the intraday chart. Yan, like, yan, kahapon. Tingnan natin yan kahapon. Right, bumagsak siya. Right, here, it did go up, asa na yan? 9:30. Hanapin natin yan tayo, 9:30. Right, so nag-start siya mag-fall at around 9:30. Yan. And then, asa na yan? Nakakalito let me just go to 1 day again. And then, 1 minute again. Right, so, yan, si ABG. Bumagsak siya but recovered right here. So, yung last minute niya is nag-recover siya. This is a good sign for ABG today, right? This right here is a Bollinger Band trigger. Most probably magsa-stabilize yan today. Check out the intraday chart. ABG is for intraday trading, right? Medyo mataas na siya for swing trading. If you're an intraday trader, definitely watch for ABG. Nag-stabilize na siya, baka umakyat na naman yan. Do not underestimate bullish stocks, right? That's for ABG. Tingnan mo lang yan today. Pag chupit lang ha, this is no position for swing trading already. Pang chupit-chupit na lang yan. Right? Marcelo Ulan, ALI sir, long term. Yes, ALI is a long term stock. Definitely. But it's still doing this right here. Let's just wait for one green and then that's our entry point. So, antay lang muna. AMS Solution, thank you ulit sa help mo. Martin Nilios, good morning by Lloyd. Keep it up. You're inspiring people. Thank you so much, Martin Nilios. And Fun and Earn, hi sir. Good morning po. AEV naman po at SMPH Vita. Yan. Let's talk about AEV. Even on a bearish market, yan, slow naman yung bagsak niya. Why? Because napakamura na ni AEV. Sobrang mura na yan, yung presyong yan. Right? AEV, let's wait for it to go to support ulit. Alright? I don't want you guys to be aggressive. If you miss, and ito isa sa mga lesson ko sa inyo today, if you miss this kind of opportunity, diba? It made the support here. Kahapon, it went down to support and then went up. Question is, hahabulin mo ba yan or hindi? The answer is, don't. Right? Don't chase missed opportunity. This is a missed opportunity right here. Bumagsak siya sa support and then when it started climbing up, that's your opportunity. Ngayon, it closed at 62. Medyo mataas na. So, yun yung gusto kong point is, do not chase missed opportunity. We already missed this opportunity right here. So, hopefully, you learned from that. If you want to wait for this, wait for it to do a breakout, or if it goes back down to support. How do you know that it's going back down to support? Use the alarm system, right? Not sure if meron kayong 2Trade Asia, right? 2Trade Asia has a good alarm system. 2Trade Asia, Wealth Securities, then I open a Wealth Securities because of their alarm system. Same with 2Trade Asia, meron sila. They have the same platform with First Metro. Then their mobile app is very good, right? Napaka helpful. So I have that. What you do is put this in your watcher, AEV, for example, AEV, and then set an alarm for it. If it reaches 58.5, 58.4, set an alarm. Mag-a-alarm yung phone nyo na ibig sabihin bumaba na si AEV, and then you open your chart and then wait for the bounce, and that's your entry. Ganyan ang gagawin nyo dapat if you're waiting for a stock to go down. Huwag yung every end of the day nyo lang titignan kasi, for example, for example, wala pa itong green na ito. Si AEV bumababa, wait for it at support, tignan ko ito bukas. Huwag mo yan titignan bukas kasi pag titignan mo yung bukas, wala na-miss mo na. Right? So, ang gagawin mo, kahit na ganyan yan, don't wait for one day. Use an alarm system. Make it an alarm na pag bumagsak siya to 58, mag-a-alarm siya, then you can open your chart. Nasa support na siya at nagbabounce. Then you buy. Right? Ganyan ang gagawin nyo dapat. Make an alarm system. Make it a habit, especially if you're a trader. Make it a habit. Right? That's for AEV. And then SMPH, we already talked about Vita, SMPH. Yan. Si SMPH, I did mention, SMPH most probably is gonna stop its downfall already. It did. Kaso nga lang, nasa red Bollinger Band trigger pa siya. It is holding on at this breakout area right here. So that's good for SMPH. Most probably, this is our support already. I'm just gonna wait for confirmation talaga na mag-bounce kasi medyo nasa baba pa siya. But this is a good area to test by SMPH. Kahit na bearish kahapon, ang market nag-recover siya. So this is a good sign for SMPH. Hopefully, this is the bounce point already. So we're just gonna wait for one green, right? Or if you wanna be aggressive, I recommend not in this kind of market. Just wait for one green, right? Isang green dito, especially for this stock. This is an investing stock. Right? That's for Fun and Earn. Enjoying Marriage. What a name. Enjoying Marriage. Good morning. Thanks for sharing, sir. PXP, Primex, and CHP. And PXP, we discussed about PXP already. And then Primex also. Let's talk about CHP. Alright, CHP. And CHP is going back to its support right here. Right, malapit na tayo mag-test buy ulit. So let's wait for that bounce. Pag nag-bounce yan, that's our test buy point. Alright? So CHP, kaso nga lang, medyo pangit yung earnings niya. But I guess this is the effect already. Siguro tapos na yan. It's forming a rounded bottom. Hopefully this support holds. Yan yung pinakamababa niya for the longest time. Yan yung pinakamababang posisyon talaga ni CHP. So hopefully this will hold already. And then that is our entry point right there. Wait for that bounce for CHP. Yan. Before I continue, little plug lang. If you really want to be, if you really want to be financially free, right? That's our advocacy to make Filipinos financially free. The key is passive income. Increase your passive income, especially pag ganitong market na hindi ganong kumikita. You should have other ways na you are earning passively. Passively meaning wala kang ginagawa and you're still earning. And a good avenue for that is eToro. eToro, you can do ang kagandahan kasi sa foreign market is they have short selling, right? If you don't know short selling is, 'di ba, sa PSE kumikita tayo, let me share my screen. Sa PSE kumikita tayo pag umaakit ang stock, 'di ba? Sa foreign markets kasi they have short selling. What is short selling? Short selling is that you will, kahit wala kang hawak, you can bet for the stock to go down. So you can set a sell order here, and then habang bumababa yan, kumikita ka. That's what's good about Forex especially, right? And yan, that is why the traders in eToro are still earning even on a bearish market because they can bet for a stock or a currency to go down and they will still earn. Right? So, let the good traders do copy trading. And passive income, copy trading. Let the good traders do the trade for you. Open an eToro account. Test it out. If you use the link at the description of this video, you are going to help me in return and you're going to get 100,000 USD na virtual funds you can test out. You can test out copy trading if you want to. It's a very good way to earn passively. Right? Warren Buffett said, if you are not earning while you are sleeping, then you're gonna get old working, right? Tatanda kang nagtatrabaho. So always look for avenues to earn passively, right? Passive income is the key to financial freedom. Right, going back to our program, CHP, tapos na tayo kay Enjoying Marriage. Yun, Darcy, thank you so much, Sir Lloyd, for sincerely giving your thoughts about our questions. You're welcome. Right. Tawa na tayo sa Jollibee. Right, si Jollibee talaga super solid yet. Super solid si JFC. So, I would recommend, ito na lang, I would recommend for you guys, if you have money now, just invest it in Jollibee, right? Wow. Jollibee is non-stop growing. Still growing abroad. Kaya, tawa na lang tayo ng tawa kay Jollibee. Jerry and there's a question from Martin Nilios. Jerry and I, Geri. Jerry was from a good climb right here. Yan. Jerry broke its Bollinger Band, so it's kind of bearish. Broke its support, so wag na muna. Iwas na muna kay Jerry. Right? And I remit, and it's at its support. Right? Maganda yung mga climbs ni I. Minsan umaakyat lang siya bigla. Right? Pag umakyat yan ulit, that's instant growth. Yan. Tingnan niyo yan. Gap up ang takyat, gap up din ang gap down din. Right now it's at support, so expect for it to gap up ulit sa paakyat. So I will be a good avenue para makachupit. Right? Maganda rin si I naman eh. Pwede nyo chupit-chupit kaya. It's like OPM and OPMB, right? Ito yung isa sa mga favorite cash cow ko. Yan, si OPM, bumaba na naman sa support right there. So, you can buy and then sell if it reaches 1.130. Right? And still same with OPMB. Yan. Tingnan yan. I did recommend OPMB. This area right here, umakyat siya. So, bumaba na naman. So, benta nyo lang around at 1.130 and that's instant 8% for you. Right. Same lang dyan ang I. Right? Edward, pero don't commit to it for the meantime. Right? Edward Joseph Daptap. Good morning, sir, from Dubai. Yan. Good morning then. Alright. Sir, SBS naman po. Salamat and God bless. SBS. Let's check out SBS. And SBS, this is what I've been talking about, MA20. it bounced at MA20 again, right? You can test buy, right? Test buy muna kayo kay MA20, and then we don't know for sure if it's gonna go up or gonna go down, but definitely MA20 will define the movement. If it continues going above MA20, then that's a good sign. And then, but if it breaks MA20, mag-cut loss na kayo. This is a good entry point kay SBS. But then again, it's a bearish market, so konting ingat lang, right? Asa na tayo? That was from Edward. Yan. Amanta Barnacha, good morning. How about Wilcon M-Wide? Yan. So Wilcon is always very good. May nakakita kay Wilcon kahapon, di ba? Look at this bounce right here. So it's now above MA20. Wilcon is a good company to invest in, right? Even in a bearish market, it's holding on. So we can use that uptrend line right there. Wilcon is a good company, right? It's holding, it's at a higher low as of the moment. After this downtrend right here, nag-ascending triangle siya. If you did not see that ascending triangle, this is why it's one of my favorite patterns right here. This is an ascending triangle and nag-breakout siya right there. So now it's on a major, it's on an uptrend. This is your support right here. Wait, you can bargain for it to go down here. So siguro dito around 11.58. That's a good price for Wilcon already. Wilcon is going up, right? Right now, and paakyat siya, and it has a resistance right here. I think this is gonna do. It's gonna break that resistance because this is another ascending triangle right here. So this red line right here is your entry points, right? Kung hindi kayo makapasok dyan, wag na muna, right? If nasa gitna pa yan, wag nyo hahabulin. Again, this is a missed opportunity right here. Wag nyo hahabulin yan, right? The best entry point is if it goes down again and goes back up. Do not chase. Yan. Ito yung sa karamihan na mali na mga newbies. They chase opportunities. Uy, parang uptrend na siya. Maganda na yung sakyan yan. Mataas na yan. Do not chase missed opportunity. You missed your train right here. Right? Your train should have been here. Dito ka dapat sumakay before siya umakyat. Right? So wait for it to go back down and bounce. That's your entry point. Or wait for it to do a breakout. That's your entry point for Wilcon. Right? Why that? Because look at this. This breakout right here. Yung unang breakout niya at around this area, it became a support right there. Look at that. Ito yung resistance niya before. Nag-breakout siya. That resistance becomes a support. Is it true in Wilcon's case? Look at that. Pag pullback niya, look at that. Where is it bouncing? At that support right there. Right? So right now, pag mag-breakout yan, for sure yun yung magiging support niya na naman ulit. Right? Hopefully it holds this time. Pero definitely is constantly going up even on a bearish market si Wilcon. So I will recommend Wilcon, but not today. Wait for your opportunity to buy. Right? M-Wide. Yan, si M-Wide. Yan, nag-bounce na. But Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways siya. This is another missed opportunity right here. Yung bounce na yan. Ang ganda na sana ng support na yun, di ba? We're already at that support area. It was poised to bounce anytime soon. And nag-bounce na nga siya. Kahapon, kano ba yung earnings ni M-Wide kahapon? Yan. Nag 4% siya kahapon. That's very good. That's very good for M-Wide. This is a missed opportunity already. So wait for it to do a breakout instead sa resistance niya. We have a resistance right here around this area. So just wait for it to do a breakout or wait for another chance for it to do a pullback. We have a slow uptrend right here. Small uptrend yan. Around that. So this area is your entry point. So you have to wait for a bargain. At least mag-bargain kayo ng konti before kayo pumasok. Para yung risk ninyo, maliit lang. If dito kayo makakapasok niyan and at least ang risk ninyo, you can cut loss at around 5%, okay lang. Test buys. Don't forget to do test buys. Yeah. I promise you, we're gonna be discussing about stocks na ipit kayo. What are you gonna do pag ipit kayo? For example, si CHP. Ipit ka kay CHP, di ba? What you do is that wait for a rally. Pag nag-rally ang isang stock, tulad nito, it did first rally ni CHP. For example, dito kayo naipit. First rally ni CHP. From this support right here, umakyat siya ng 16%, diba? 17%. And then nag-start na siya mag-red. You sell at least 20% of your funds. Of your stocks. Yung 20% ibenta nyo. Right? Kasi ang unang loss ninyo if you're entered here, for example lang ito if natalo kayo ng 33%, at least nung umakyat siya ng 14, ang talo nyo na lang is 23% na lang. That's lesser than your original loss. Right? So you have funds after selling. Right? Makakuha ka ng pera niyan. That same amount, you buy more at another support. Yung pera na yan, huwag nyong gagalawin. Right? Use it to buy more. Where? This is a reversal sign right here. This is a strong green one right there. So, this is your buy point already. So, bili kayo ng marami pa ulit nito when it forms the support right here. So, that money that you received from this selling area right here, kuha tayo arrow. Diba, nagbenta ka dito, may nakuha kang pera at this point right here. So, yung pera na nakuha nyo, you use it to buy more at this point. And then, nag-gain na naman siya. This is another, how much gain if you bought more here? That's another 13%. That's another 14% gain. Yan. So, you slowly average down because you bought on a little, much more smaller money. Yung average mo ng galing dito, babagsak yan. Slowly babagsak. And then, since you the stock climbed 13%, babagsak palalo ang average mo. And then, you sell the 20% again. Right? You have 20% again. Right? So, you sell it again. There's money again. And then, on the next money, ayan, meron na naman tayong support dito. Yung pera na yan nakuha nyo at this point right here, ibili nyo ulit na mas marami. Right? The same amount lang naman. Wag yung do not add more sa funds kasi mas lalaki ang bagsak nyo. So, yung 20% na kita nyo dito, wait for another support. Ayan. Another support dito, bili nyo ulit. And at the rally, when it stops, sell it. Pagbenta nyo dyan, may pera na naman kayong 20%. This is how you slowly recover your average from a stock na naipit kayo. Right? So, but this will need diligence. I hope you don't have to do this in the future again. Right? Reminders, guys, there is always 3 actions you can do if you're an investor. Just buy more, sell, or do nothing. Buy more if if the company is doing good. Right? Kahit bumabagsak yung presyo na yan, okay lang yan. If the company is good, just buy more. Kasi market sentiments lang naman yung reason. Pero kung ang reason bakit bumabagsak yung presyo nila is because of this one right here, you're seeing that, negative 85, bumabagsak sila dahil sa poor performance. Right? Dahil sa poor performance, ang reason ng bagsak nila, then you sell that stock. There's no reason bakit nyo pa ipapaipit ang sarili niyo. Right? But if you don't have money, if the company is doing good naman, it's just market sentiments causing it to go down, then just do nothing. Right? Huwag nyo ibenta. Aakyat na naman yan in the future. Yan. So, I hope that was clear. If you have any questions about how to recover your account, just let me know. Right, Maki is asking about STR, downtrend pa si STR, very bearish, so umiwas na muna kayo. Straw is asking about ABG and Wilcon. We already answered that. Martin Nilios, good morning from Mactan Island Golf Club. Oy, wow. From Cebu ba yan? Mactan Island Golf Club. CLC, you're asking about CLC. Let's see if CLC has recovered already. Look at this. If you notice something, yung bagsak ni CLC, nag-slow down na. And guess what? Where is it bouncing? MA20. It's the same technical analysis I've been teaching you over and over again. This is where you wait for that bounce. Most probably, this is gonna bounce already. So, CLC, I'll be putting that on my recommendation today. CLC, Wilcon. Ayan. So, CLC tsaka si Wilcon. Ayan. CLC, I think, is gonna bounce already at this point right here. So, you can test buy already. So, mga hindi nakasakay kay CLC before, this is your chance right here. Right? Hopefully, it holds. Right? As long as it holds. Pero test buy lang, ha? Do not go all in, please. Never go all in on a stock. Right? This is in an uptrend already. So, CLC is good. Tapos na pala yung downtrend ni CLC. Good job, Martin Ilios. And your other question is MBT. I'm looking for the next major support kay MBT. Yan, malapit na tayo. Remember last week, I did mention stay away from MBT muna because of this one right here, itong red na ito. This is a bearish signal right there. Right now, it's very near its support. And pinakamurang presyo ni MBT possible niya abutin is 69.49. It's very cheap. Napakamura, right? It's even lower than its stock price offering. So we're just gonna wait for that bounce talaga before we get in, right? So MBT, definitely something to watch out for. ATN, we already discussed about ATN. So that's for Martinelius. Let me do time check. Uy, 9.06 na pala. Ang bilis ng oras, grabe. I don't know why, but I think I'm enjoying helping people kaya ang bilis ng oras, hindi ko napansin ng oras. Right, let's just continue. Bilisan ko na lang guys so that you still have time to watch the market, to prepare for the market. ISM, yan, ISM nag-pullback lang isang beses and then nag-breakout na. Right? ISM, again, don't underestimate bullish stocks. Definitely watch it for today. There's a chance na pwede kayo makahabol and chupet. That's FOMO trading. You can do FOMO trading, but this is important. You can do FOMO trading as long as you can watch the market. Please, kung hahabol man kayo nito, watch the market full time because anytime soon this is gonna fall down. Right? Chupet lang. Secondly, chupit lang. Do not commit to the stock. On your position, pag nakapasok kayo dyan at umakyat, do not commit to it. Yet, that's a curse. If makapasok kayo dyan at makakita kayo, it's a curse. Anytime soon, it can go down. So, you have to watch it full time. Yun yung curse nyo for earning at paghabol dyan. You have to watch it full time, which is gonna be very stressful. Right? Pag pumasok kayo dyan, just do trailing cut loss. As long as you can watch the market, pag nag-start na siyang bumaba, cut loss already because you don't have a base on this stock if ever gusto nyo talagang pumasok. That's complicated stuff. But, yan, that's the key is being able to watch the market full time. And Alma Guerrero, good morning then. Annette Bala, good morning coach. PXP, please. We discussed about PXP. Baka na-miss mo, so we'll just go to it again. We are at support area already. As of the moment, hopefully if this support holds, if it bounces, that's your confirmation. You can test buy at that area. Right, Edward. Yan, good morning sir, from Dubai. Wow, ingat kayo dyan mga kapatid natin mga OFW. Mabuhay kayo. Sir, thoughts about SBS? Salamat. SBS. Yan. SBS is at MA20 already. That's your entry point. Mag-test buy na kayo. Right, that's for SBS. This stock is on an uptrend. Most probably this has already sparked an uptrend. This is the pullback right here. We're waiting for that, and then anytime soon it can go up. Isa sa mga recommendation ko today is Annie because it sustained that breakout. I did discuss about this yesterday. I even posted news about this sa Billionaires Club. If you're not a member of the Billionaires Club yet, please join the Billionaires Club. You can get important updates there. Annie has good projects. So this is one of my recommendations yesterday. Watch it pa rin, right? It's still not too late to get into Annie. This stock is bullish. Right? So, sino pa ba? Right. Again, guys, if you do not have a way to, kung hindi pa yung makakatulong sa akin, for the meantime, you can always create a coins.ph account, right? Just create an account. You'll be ready in the future. If ever you want to buy Bitcoins, you can already buy. If you already have an account, coins.ph an account. Making an account using my link at the description also helps me. So just be ready. You can do that. Create an account as coins.ph. Good morning from Edward. Yan, yun yung for SBS. Jose Tamundong. Right. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. STR, we discussed about STR already. Downtrend pa siya. AB and MA, ito yung mga nag-bullish before. AB, tingnan natin sa AB. AB is already near MA20. If you're looking for a way as an entry point, that MA20 is your entry point. Look at that kahapon. Lumapit sa MA20 and nag-bounce. Pag bumagsak ito today, it's gonna bounce at MA20 usually before holding or going down. So, MA20 panoorin nyo na yan. Definitely watch out for it. I don't know if it's gonna go to MA20 even. We can't predict that, but definitely watch out for it. MAH, ayan. I still think MAH is overpriced, but then again, we have a support right here. So that's our entry point. Short-term resistance is around this area. So wait for it to do a bounce here or MA20. But medyo mataas pa siya. So delikado pa. Joseph, Owen Alejo Cuales is asking for Ion. Bilisan ko lang yung mga questions nyo guys para ma-accommodate ko lahat. Yan, si Ion. Look at this. MA20 bounce. Nag-pullback na naman. Wait for it again at MA20. You have to watch this market. If you're planning to enter Ion, huwag niyong papabayaan ang panonood kay Ion. Use a watcher option. Mag-a-alarm yan. Pag sinet mo yan at 2.24, mag-alarm yung cellphone nyo. It's time to watch the market. If it recovers at MA20, then buy it. Alright? As of the moment, nasa gitna pa siya ng support and resistance. So, it's really shaky. It's at a bad position. So, wait for it to go lower before getting in. Rene Barola, RCB. RCB is at a very good position. Napakababa ni RCB. Look at this right here. Did you notice something? Kahit pula siya, look at the lowest point. Paakyat na. Right? That's a good sign for RCB. Possible, anytime soon, this is gonna bounce. Look at that RSI. 16. That's so low. Right? Ang ganda na niyan. RCB. And I'm gonna wait for it for one more day. I'll put that in my recommendation. Wait for the bounce. This is a very good position already. Very good for those who waited. Very good, Rene Barola. RCB, tignan mo na yan si RCB, right? This is a good spot to start investing, right? Magsa-sideways na yan, most probably. Alright, so Tony May Travel Vlog has a question. Uy, si SNC. Thank you so much for the help, SNC. I just noticed na nag-send pala kayo ng super chat. Thank you so much for that. It will go a long way. And Tony May Travel Blog. Yan, travel blogger pala si Tony May. I am a travel blogger too. I have a channel. Yan pala guys. I have a channel called Travel Lab, LAB. If you want to check it out, you can. Yan. Yung mga kita ko dati sa stocks, no, hindi pa ako nagfa-financial freedom. Doon ko pinupunta sa traveling ko. It's very fulfilling. Kasi nga lang, I love helping people more. Kaya na constant na ako dito sa financial freedom, and somehow sobrang busy. This is an everyday service. This is already my responsibility, helping people. So, hindi na ako nakaka-travel lang gaano. So, on the weekends lang ako nagto-travel. So, wala na akong travel vlog. Right, so CEB. Right, we have a support right here. This was hit twice already. Hindi na siya bumababa halos. Right there. So, that's a very good price kay CEB already. We have another major support here. Hopefully, that holds, pero wala pa tayong reversal sign. So, still bullish for the meantime. So, ingat na lang muna. Iwas na muna kayo. Right, CEB has been doing good naman. But, the market is bearish. So, I'd rather wait for it at this major support right here. Ito yung magandang entry point natin. So, antayin lang muna natin si CEB. Time check, 9:14, just 5 minutes more. Right? I'll give you the 10 minutes to prepare for the market. BJ Julian, good morning sir. Bakit di na po napanood ulit ang video nyo? Kahapon po yung video nyo. Ganito yan, BJ. Kasi yung link ko na binibigay is the live link. Right? Nag-open lang siya pag live. Pag may live. Right? Hindi siya ma-open pag walang live. How do you replay it? Just go to my channel and go to the video section. Makikita nyo dyan yung episode kahapon for the replay. Kasi yung live na yung link na kiniklik nyo is the live link. At wala na tayong live, so kaya hindi nyo na nakikita. Yan, Aaron Tan, thank you for the sponsorship. Danny Valens, help me too. Thank you so much for that. SNC then, maraming salamat. Maraming nagbigay today. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That will go a long way. Yan. We still have time. 5 minutes. Bilisan ko lang yung mga just a recap. Yeah, recap. My strongest feelings are going to CLC, Wilcon, ANI, and RCB. Wait for the bounce. Yan muna 4 for now in this very bearish market. So, I'm gonna share that sa group later on. Right? Yan. DMC, Ulysses is saying, thanks Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Thank you, Den. Hazel is asking for BRN and DMC. All right, very good questions. BRN, kamusta na natin BRN? BRN has been playing at its support. Yan. Nasa support pa rin. Still stabilizing, right? This is a good position. It's stabilizing. Anytime soon, it might go up or might go down. The good thing about this is it's a very good position. Napakaliit lang risk ninyo. If ever it fails, you can always cut loss at around 5% pinakamalayo. You can always cut loss at 2%. This is a very low risk position. BRN has good earnings, right? It's not their complete earnings. Yun 1,400% na yan. Hindi yan talagang overall na earnings nila. There is something there na nakuha nila from the, what do you call this, mga nakuha nila na lands ulit. It's not really the clear earnings, but it is doing good. BRN is holding on tight. This is a good support. So BRN, yes, okay pa. I really will not recommend it as for the meantime kasi wala pa tayong confirmation na bounce talaga sa support, but this is a good strong area right there. Why not just put it in my recommendation? So BRN, I'm just really waiting for that bounce before getting in talaga. So BRN, definitely good. Yeah, it's holding its support. DMC, yan, si DMC. Na-discuss ba natin si DMC kanina? I can't remember, but, yan. So, DMC, yan. I'm putting DMC in my recommendation nga pala. DMC. Right, CLC, Wilcon, ANI, RCB, BRN, and DMC. Si DMC is very near support already. Look at that. The down trend, yung pullback niya is slowing down. Right? We already have a support right here. So, that's a good area to buy DMC. But wait for the bounce. Please be, Please be patient and be conservative. Huwag masyadong aggressive in this kind of market. Right, sir? SSP, we already discussed about SSP, DAR, but little recap. SSP, right there. It's in between support and resistance already. We missed the opportunity right here. So wag nyo nang habulin. Wait for it to do a breakout or do a pullback. Kahapon nag-pullback siya at 1.94. That's a good entry point there. Wait for it at MA20 as much as possible. Right, Tony May, CEB. We already discussed about CEB. Right, antayin nyo lang muna. Malayo-layo pa yung major support niya. Sir, MPI. Raul Palabas is asking about MPI. MPI, right there. MPI, uy, wow. MPI is near support already. Kaso nga lang, medyo malayo-layo pa ng konti. I'd rather wait for it to really go down first before bouncing. But, if this bounces, Raul, that's your entry sign. Just wait for a day or at the end of the day. Or, if today, pwede mo siya mapanood. If it goes down to 4.55 and starts bouncing, that's your entry point. Right? Para wag mo naman ma-miss yung opportunity. Right, Edric, good morning. MAC. Edric Picones is asking about MAC. Alright, MAC. We have a reversal sign right here. That's, this is indefinite. Wala tayong proper na support. But there's a strong bounce right here kay MAC. But I'd rather, wait for another green one. Wait for another green one to confirm that uptrend talaga. Right, pag nag-green ito ulit today, that's your entry sign. Right, again, nadaanan ko yung SNC na message. Right, thanks always, sir. Gamay tabang sa advocacy, sir. Ay, Bisaya pala si SNC. Right. He's from Japan. Ayan, Marcelo Ulan. Ian Xavier, good morning. Marcelo Ulan is asking, boss, paano malaman kung nag-bounce na doon sa red line? Salamat, paaral matuto. You have to watch it properly, right? If you cannot, for example, ito, we'll make a red line, for example lang nito. Example, ito. This is the red line right here kasi yun yung higher low natin. So, ito, you can wait for it to bounce here. Ang problema is, paano mo malalaman kung nag-bounce na? This is what I'm saying. Use a watcher option. Watcher option is for applications na mag-a-alarm pag na-hit na ang price. For example, dito, if you have a watcher option for MAC, iset mo nang around 24.29. If ever it hits 24.29, mag-a-alarm ang phone nyo. Meaning, nasa presyo na ng alarm nyo. So, you just watch the market again and wait for it to bounce. If it already is bouncing, that's your entry point. Answer is, have a watcher option, right? Ulysses Zoleta, sir, ano po earning ni AB ngayon? Edward, may na-retract na message mo. I'm not sure about ang earnings ni AB, but last quarter, negative 584,000. Dapat that's 64% gain, meaning nagre-recover na sila from bad performances, right? That's they're gaining already. Ulysses, Christian Gray, you can, nga pala, sa earnings, you can check PSE Edge, right? Punta kayo sa PSE Edge and look for the company, makikita niyo yung mga reports nila. Christian Gray, Meg po. You're welcome. Asking for Meg. Mega World, right there. So we have a strong bounce right here kay Meg. Ang ganda niya, no? We missed it yesterday. There's dividend on June 21. Magkano ba yun? Maliit lang pala yung ano nila. But this is good. This is a good bounce kay Meg, right? This is a confirmation na paakyat na naman siya. Pwede pa kayong humabol nito ng konti. Let's see how much your risk is. Right? You can always cut loss below that support. Yan. Negative 3%. Pwede kayong mag-cut loss. Test buy lang, guys, ha. If you can bargain for a bit at bumaba pa yan before bouncing again, that's the best entry point around 4.51, 4.52. Right? Sana bumaba pa siya today before really going up para maka-bargain pa kayo ng konti to lessen your risk. Right, that's for Meg. Right, time check, 9:21. Last 3 questions. Gilen, Kando, you're welcome. Sherwin Abdon, good morning. Music Pro, ABG po sana from Thailand. ABG. Ayan, ABG. Ayan. So, ABG is still on a breakout level. I can't tell you. I really can't tell. I can't predict the market. I can't tell you to get in or is it gonna go up or gonna go down. What I know is that this is a bullish stock and it's very volatile. It can go up big or it can go down big. Definitely watch it intraday. Sa intraday, pag nag-Bollinger Band trigger yan sa 1-minute chart niya, for example, ganito, Bollinger Band trigger siya today, wait for it. If it does Bollinger Band trigger sa taas, intraday, sa 1-minute chart niya, you can get in. Pero, this is a intraday strategy, right? Intraday lang. Don't commit to it. Make sure you can watch the market full time because it can go down anytime and do trailing stop loss. That's the strategy for intraday. Deng is asking about Meg. We already discussed about that. Zuleta, you're welcome. Ulysses Zuleta, Joel Igares, Sir CLC, can I buy now? Just wait for the bounce. Right, Filipino Concern, good morning Sir Lloyd. Good morning then. Fun and Earn, you're welcome. Ivan Desus DD, medyo pangit pa, still very bearish. So, wag na muna. Edwin, you're welcome. ABG, yun yung kakadiscuss lang natin from Music Pro. Ramon Abelia, MRP. Right, MRP. Sige, I'll just accommodate your questions. Ubusin ko lang to kasi konti lang naman eh. Right, so MRP, yan, it's holding at MA20. This is good, right? Pag nag-green ito, this is already an uptrend for MRP. At ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo lagi, di ba? After this engulfing candlestick right here, magsa-stabilize yan. And MRP did stabilize at that support right there. And after that, umakit na siya. So, I think this is the reversal already. So, MRP, if it bounces up again, or I'd rather wait for it to just to be sure, just wait for it to do breakout at the previous resistance. That's your entry point. Or, you can wait, you can get, I think you can get in already. Just use the MA20 as your support. Pwede kang pumasok, use the MA20 as your support. Just cut loss below that. Right? Tony May, vlog. Thank you, sir, for answering CB, watching from Haiti. God bless you. God bless you too. Thank you so much, Tony May. Ayan, Sir Lloyd, TBGI. Let's talk about TBGI from Filipino Concern. TBGI, ayan, we have a support right here. Kaso nga lang, bearish yung market, so ingat ng konti. Definitely, we have a support here. So, if you really want to get in, wait for it to go back down to support kasi nasa gitna na siya ng support and resistance right there. So, wait for it to go back down and then bounce before you test buy. That's for Filipino Concern. Good morning, Sir Vita. Vita, medyo pangit pa kasi pula pa siya. But it can bounce anytime soon. Definitely watch out for it. It's a good company. But as of the moment, technical analysis is telling us that downtrend pa siya. Right, Lenny, Crown. Asking about Crown. Yan, bilisan ko lang guys kasi konti lang oras mag-open ng market. Just a recap, our recommendations ko for today is CLC, Wilcon, ANI, RCB. Yeah, wait for the bounce CLC then, wait for the bounce. And then, BRN and DMC. Yan yung recommendations ko for today. Crown, here is Crown. This is for Lenny Olalia. Yan. Crown is doing sideways. Wait for it at support again kasi it's very near its resistance for the meantime. So, wait na lang muna. Bumaba siya. 0.05 na dividend will be given on June 21. So, maybe there's a potential that this will go up because of that. But, then again, medyo pangit pa siya. So, after that, baka bumaba pa. DSF, CHP, Yeah, we discussed about CHP already. Little recap about CHP. It's near its support. Pwede siyang mag-bounce, right? There's a possibility na mag-bounce. Right. I did not recommend it for the meantime kasi I really am taking care of CHP kasi maraming naipit dyan. I want to be responsible. Just wait for the bounce before getting in. So that's why I'm not recommending it. Amante Barnachea, thank you, sir. You're such a blessing to us that you're sharing your talent to people who are seeking financial freedom through advocacy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, Amante. You're welcome. Again, guys, if you want to support me, create a coins.ph account or eToro account. Use the link on the description. And Deng, thank you so much. You're welcome. Butron Antipas, you're welcome. CHP, ganun din. Gwendale is asking about NRCP. And NRCP, ayan, it failed MA20, so wait for it. Abang ulit tayo sa support. For the meantime, wag na muna si NRCP. Ferds, hi sir, ano po insight nyo kay X? Si X. Kalimutan mo na si X. Right, we have an ascending, we have a triangle kay X. We're forming a triangle right here. Right, another one. Definitely the support is climbing. So, this is hard to tell for X. I can't really say. Baka mag-breakout si X. We missed this opportunity kahapon kay X. Dapat dito sa support, dito pa lang sa support nakapasok na tayo. So, huwag natin habulin yan. Let's just wait for it to do a breakout. Definitely X is good. It's looking good. Just wait for it to do a breakout. Baka mag-pull back kasi. Alright, so Gwendale, you're welcome. Vash, nag-break ng 7.2 PSA, what does that mean for a PSEI? Pag nag-break yan ng 7.2, baka umabot ng 6,000 and I will consider that a crash. Huwag na muna kayo pumasok sa PSEI until it recovers if it breaks 7.2. Right, Alexander Warner, sir, may magandang umaga po. Maganda po pasukan ng mutual funds ngayon. Bearish ang market. Yes, magandang pasukan, but the answer is not now. Huwag na muna. Wait for it to recover before kayo pumasok sa mutual funds. Right, SMPH po. SMPH is very good. Right, malapit na tayo sa bounce ni SMPH. But, ayan, wait for confirmation lang muna. Alright, you're welcome, Filipino Concern. Thank you, NRCP, we answered that. Thank you, sir. So, now po, wag na muna, kasi delikado pa position niya. Ayan, we've answered all the questions. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. You have 2 more minutes to prepare for the market. Good luck. Just a recap ulit, CHP. Wait for that bounce. Recommendations for the day: Wilcon, ANI, RCB, BRN, CLC at DMC. Si RCB tsaka si CLC, just wait for it to bounce. I'll put that in the chat room. Yan, andyan na yung lahat ng nasa lista. I'll just share it to the chat room also sa mga taga-subaybay natin, sa chat room natin. Right, those are the stocks you have to watch out for today. Yan. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Extended nga SMC, last na lang SMC, and nasa support na si SMC. Just wait for it to do a confirmation muna kasi bearish yung market. Right, so that's it for today. Once again, happy trading. Let's get rich together. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye. I have to prepare for the market din kasi